These are the plaintiffs, Ulyss Bryant and Robert McNair. Ulyss says he and his cousin Robert rented rooms in the defendant's rooming house, and the place was run like a flop house. There were problems with the electricity. Living there was like living a real-life nightmare. And they're suing the slumlord defendant for the return of their $1,000 in security deposits. This is the defendant, JB. He says the plaintiffs were found to be stealing electricity from other tenants, and when he discovered it and put a stop to it, they got mad and moved out. Besides, they burned his carpeting, broke a window, ruined the refrigerator, and if anyone's owed money, it's him. He's accused of lousy landlording. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $3,503.84 for additional damages.
Thank you, Douglas. Ulyss?
Hello.
Is that how I pronounce it?
Yes.
Ulyss Bryant and Robert McNair?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you are suing, you've asked to be referred to only as JB?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's my honor.
That's all right. I get that all the time. I don't get it when I'm in regular clothes. All right. For $1,000, the return of 2 security deposits, $500 each. You are counterclaiming against him $3,503.84 for unpaid rent and damages that you say that you sustained at their hands. All right. What's going on, gentlemen? Tell me.
Hello, Judge. Me and Robert stayed at this particular landlord's place where we were renting rooms. The rooms were $500 a month, and we were asked to pay $250 every 2 weeks.
Let me just stop you a second. Is there any dispute that there was a $500 security deposit for each of them?
No,
Or
there's
you
no
agreed to
dispute.
it? Okay, so what happens while you're living? You lived there how long?
I lived there 7 months.
How long did you live there?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Okay, and what went wrong?
Well, I started having a problem with my insulin-dependent diabetic. And I was noticing that my insulin wasn't working correctly, and I asked Robert, was something wrong with the refrigerator? And he told me that he's always had problems with the refrigerator. So I approached the landlord about it a couple of times, and
told him the refrigerator's not working properly. It's not
Yes.
cool. It's not cool enough.
Yes. After I had someone come in and look at the refrigerator, a family member.
At his refrigerator because he wasn't fixing it?
Yes.
Okay.
He told me the refrigerator wasn't no good. It just
Okay.
didn't work correctly. He finally took the initiative to go buy a new refrigerator.
He did replace that. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so go on.
He took a trip. Upon him taking the trip, before he took the trip in May, I had approached him and paid my rent for May, and I told him that my door was coming off the hinges. The door was coming off the hinges because he was using huge screws because it was wood rot in the door frame. So he had to use longer screws in order for it to catch and stay on the hinge. So the screws
Do you
didn't
have a
hold.
picture of what you're talking about?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, I don't.
So when do you decide to move out and why?
Robert will be able to explain that more because
When was the last time you paid rent?
May.
Why didn't you pay June rent? You were still living there in June.
Because June 6th, the lights got turned out. He wasn't in America, period. And Robert was there when they got turned out. I was at work, and they came.
Okay.
They
So
came.
Robert, why don't you tell me, Mr. McNair?
Okay, about June 6th, 10 o'clock in the morning, lights go out. So I run downstairs, look outside, Central Hudson's outside. They're like, how you doing? We just cut off the electricity. Can you make a payment today? I was like, well, the electricity is included in the rent. So I immediately called the landlord. I was like, what's going on with electricity? Well, I'm not gonna pay the electricity until Mr. Bryant moves out.
He's saying I'm not going to pay the electric bill until
Mr.
he
Bryant
moves.
moves out.
He doesn't like him, right?
Sometimes,
He thinks he's a complainer.
No,
Did you not pay the electricity bill?
No, I didn't pay because they didn't pay their rent.
Have they paid all of May?
No.
They did not pay all of May?
No.
Okay. When did they stop paying, according to you?
One stopped paying on the 10th
Of what?
of May. One stopped paying on the 17th of May.
Okay.
Receipts right here.
And what they paid on the 17th of May didn't cover till the end of May?
No.
Okay, let me see your receipts. I know they're over there pushing, yeah. I got a feeling you may end up being wrong about that. All right. This says April 3, $250. covering May 3 through May 17. And then this one says May 17, covering May 17 through May 31st. So take a look at that and tell me if you're reconsidering your answer. All right, so now it's June 6th. Do you guys continue to live there in June?
Yes.
Yes.
When do you finally move out?
End of June.
Okay, and you had no electricity during June?
That's right.
You guys didn't turn on the electricity? You didn't figure something out? You didn't?
I went downstairs and I asked the lady downstairs because we weren't running extension cord
Exactly.
downstairs.
So you ran an extension cord.
Because it was in the same building. He's supposed to provide us electricity. I'm a diabetic. I need the microwave to warm up my food and things of that nature.
Well, you're a human. You need electricity. I mean, the rest of us may not be diabetics, but we also want electricity.
What I end up doing, Your Honor, is going down to code compliance in the city of Newburgh.
And they condemned the place.
And they condemned the place.
What date did they condemn the place?
June 10th, 6 days after electricity got turned off.
Okay.
They came, I let them in, they came, they looked at the place, they let electricity off. They said he has this place on our books as apartments, but yet and still he's renting it to you as rooms. So he's in violation as far as the paperwork they had down there.
Okay. Did you reconsider your answer that they hadn't paid May rent now that I've showed you all your receipts where you say that they did? What is your response?
My response is, yes, I did put those receipts.
Okay, so you were mistaken, according to your receipts that you acknowledge are your receipts, and May has been paid. Mr. McNair paid until June 7th, which is the day that you turned off the electricity. Okay, so we know they paid May. So June, we're talking about, and half of July. According to you, they were still there in July?
Yes, yes.
Okay, but you acknowledge that they had no electricity for virtually all of June, right?
They were stealing electricity.
Right,
That means
but
they were taking from me.
Okay, you understand that there's a difference between having electricity all over and having an extension cord so you can keep the fridge running. You know there's a difference, right?
There's a
Do you want to
little
live that way?
difference. There's a little difference.
A little difference. Yeah. What exactly did the extension cord enable you folks to do? Power the TV and the microwave?
Only at night.
At night. What about light?
We had so many
candles.
candles and everything else.
That's romantic.
Lit.
So do renters generally respect a landlord's property?
No, because sometimes the house become damaged because of the time passed. It will become better.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Going inside the courtroom.
First of all, do you even have a CO to be able to rent out rooms like that, like you're doing?
They're next to each other.
That's not my question.
What's your question?
You know what my question is.
What is it?
Is that legal or not?
Of course it's legal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's not a code violation, the way you're renting out different rooms like that?
Actually, I don't have no separate room, closed door, nothing. It's not different because the cousin.
Oh, because they're cousins, it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Okay, let me ask you a question. You are counterclaiming against them rent, which we've talked about. You are counterclaiming against them replacing the carpet, the refrigerator, the window, and the doors, because according to you, they damaged the place. Do you have any pictures of damages?
Yes, I do.
Let me see it. You understand that you can't just all of a sudden turn off the electricity to get, you got to do like the rest of us have to do, which is go to court in order to evict someone.
Actually, I was gonna
you
go
can't just turn off the electricity. You can't beat them up to get the rent, and you
People
can't
have
turn
to
off
pay
the
their
electricity.
place to sleep. There's nothing free in this country.
There's nothing free for you either. You don't get to do a free eviction by turning off utilities. You can't do that. It's illegal. It's actually a misdemeanor.
Actually, I didn't go and turn it off. Central Austin does.
You are too much, my friend. What is this a picture of?
That's a window.
But
I have more evidence.
This is wood covering the broken glass. Is that it?
Yeah, actually, I have to cover.
Did you guys like smash a glass on your way out?
We didn't do anything to his place.
It was broke from the beginning. I was like,
this
that's
looks
not gonna
like
last.
somebody actually did something to the doors and the windows and stuff, guys. This looks like somebody put their cigarette out on the carpet.
Wow.
I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in 12 years.
Who's the lady who keeps trying to raise her hand behind you? Who's that?
That's my witness.
Okay, come on up. Who did this to the carpet?
The thing about it is, I understand that he has pictures, but you can't even tell what room, what floor he took the pictures in.
Are you suggesting this isn't your carpet? What are you suggesting? Who are you?
Well, at the time that he was staying at that address, Judge, I was his girlfriend.
Whose girlfriend?
His girlfriend. I'm his ex-girlfriend now. But I was
Still speaking for you.
Well, actually, they both missed out on a lot of details. I spent a lot of time at his residence. I didn't live there because I have children and I have my own place. But once I took care of my kids and got them out to school in the morning, I did come by and I was there a lot. As for the doors, I know for a fact that he tried to get that new refrigerator once he finally did buy one up the stairs to get it through the small hallway to get it into the kitchen, and it didn't fit. And his door was completely off the hinge after the fact of the refrigerator getting in. It wasn't like that before.
All right, so you said that this was in Mr. Roberts' room. Was there a broken window in your room with wood in front of the window?
No, the window wasn't broken. Unless somebody else moved in after me.
When did you guys move out?
Closer to the end of June.
These pictures were developed in January. That's 5 months after these fellows move out. I'm going to show you the pictures he showed me, and I want to hear your response to those.
Well,
You're suing on your counterclaim $343.84 to replace the refrigerator. What did they do?
They broke my refrigerator.
How did they break your refrigerator?
They bring somebody else to fix it when I was not aware.
That's
if
ridiculous.
If it was not working, I would have put it out.
Prove to me that you spent $300 on replacing the two doors.
Yes.
Show me all the receipts that you're suing for. Were you still dating him when he moved out?
Yes.
Okay. Did you help him move out?
Well, I mean, I helped him move some things out, yes, because he needed to store some things.
He was saying no when you started to answer.
I wasn't saying
He's
no
so
to that.
ungrateful. Okay.
No.
Well, that's why she broke up with you.
Your
All
Honor.
right, talk to
No,
me a
Your
second.
Honor.
All right, stop. Tell me about that damage. Did it look that way? Go ahead, talk to me,
Carpet
somebody.
in my room was tan. This is gray.
Yep, mine was too.
So I don't know where this. That's why I'm looking where this come from. And this right here is
Okay.
This is the hallway window. There was never a window there when I moved in.
And what is it
was
you're
just-
saying?
It was just empty. It was nothing
empty.
there.
It wasn't nothing there.
It was open to the
wide open.
elements?
Yes.
And to
Yeah.
moisture and to bugs and everything else?
They didn't even get into the fact that they had bed bugs. That was
Yes.
another issue that they had to deal
Oh,
with.
God, I've heard enough. Do me a favor. Okay, as for the plaintiff's claim against the defendants, I order you to pay $500 to each of the plaintiffs in return to return their security deposit. As for your counterclaim, I find zero. I have a real problem trusting you.
Why?
Because you're just trying to win. You're just trying to win. There's no reasonableness to your testimony, and it bothers me because you're saying that that's his apartment, and he's saying that's not even true. That's not even my carpet. I've lost my trust in what you're saying. So you're going to return their security deposit, and they're not going to pay you rent for a place where they have no electricity on the grounds that they stole some to run a TV at night. It's crazy. Verdict for the plaintiffs.
All right, everybody.
Well, the defendant is out here first. Step right over here. The judge has a little problem with your credibility as you lose this case.
Yeah, I don't understand. After I presented all my evidence, and they were clear-cut evidence.
Did you listen to her ruling? She has a credibility problem with you.
I don't know why, because my evidence was clear, and I find that the plaintiff really had no case.
You can't cut off the electricity to get rid of a tenant. You can't do it.
I know, but...
Starting to understand now?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, head right around the corner this way. Okay, come on out here. All right, so you both get back $500 each for your security deposit. What's going through your mind here as you come out?
Just thank God. We had faith enough to believe that it was going to happen this way because of the way that he treated us and some of the things that he said out of his mouth and the way that he take care of his buildings, which he don't. So...
What about your living situation now? Has it gotten better as you moved out of that place?
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely,
So
it
this
has.
has worked out all for the best then?
Yep.
All right, anything to add there?
Now everybody see what kind of landlord he is.
Harvey?
You know, credibility is everything in court. When you start compromising it, you're going to ruin your case.